Okay, so we've looked at photography. I know that most of us take photos every day, and so even in the notes that I've provided, I've not gone so much into the detail because photography has become so much part of our lives that it's almost pointless to teach it in a class like this. But anyway, so after you've taken your photos, you most of the time need to edit them to enhance their look or to customize them for whatever purpose that it is that you need them for. So for that reason, we're going to look at Pixlr, which is an online photo editing application. It's free. You can create an account, as we shall be seeing, but it offers you many of the functions that Photoshop does, and you might know already that Photoshop is the application of choice for many people for photo editing. So to go to Pixlr, you go to your browser. Mine is already open. Type in pixlr.com. Hit your enter key. You'll come to the home page, and then you need to log in. I already have an account, so I'll log in, but if you don't have one, then you need to sign up. So I'll log in using my account, and here I am. So there are two options. You have advanced photo editor and the graphic design. We're going to use the advanced photo editor for today. So I'll click on it. It will bring me here. Now, again, I have a few options. You can open an image. That means you have one saved on your computer and you're going to work with it. Or you can create a new image, so you're going to start from scratch, or you can load a URL. So I'll open an image. When I click on it, it takes me to my computer, of course, and I'll be asked to come up with, to select whichever image that I want to work with. So I'll select this one. It's too big, so it has had to be resized, and you can see that the rotation has been changed. So I'll come to image over here, and image rotation, I'll rotate it so that it stands upright. Now, this interface must be familiar to you if you have used any photo editing software before. You can see that to your left, you have your toolbar. To your right, you have your palettes that show you what is happening in your pictures. And on the top here, you have your toolbars again, or your menu bars that give you different options. So for this first class, for this first lesson, we're going to look at the tools over here. The first tool when it comes to editing photos usually is the crop tool. The crop tool helps you to remove unwanted items in your photos. So it helps you to cut out what you don't need in your photo. So I'll click on it. Once I click on it, my photo, as you can see, is already given a bounding box like that. So I now use these nodes in here, if you can call them, to adjust, to remove what I don't want. So you can see that I'm removing a bit of the top and a bit of the bottom. And then I'll say apply, so the changes are applied. So that you can see that I've removed some things from this photo. Now, the other tool that you want to look at quickly is your text tool. Text tool, of course, allows you to add text to the image. So you need text for whatever reason it is. It could be a caption, it could be to protect your image from copyright infringement, whatever. But you have this tool over here. Once you click on it, you find that your toolbar changes. And one of the things that shows up is add text. So you click on it and it will provide a text box over here, and you're able to add your text. Okay, so that is my text. You also notice that once I have typed something, my toolbar still changes to reflect text properties. So for example, I can change the font to something else. The default is Arial, but you can change it to something else. Let's say that. But for purposes of this class, we'll use something that is easy to read. You'll also notice that the text is green. If we want to change the color, we come over here to where it says fill, click in it, and then we can change the color. Okay, so you'll see that we have that color over there. You can see when I click in the colors, they keep changing. So you choose whatever color that it is. You can choose to use the solid color, which it is that we're using now. You can choose to go gradient. You can see the reflection there. You can choose to use a pattern. Feel free to use whatever it is that works for you. I'll go with my solid color. Okay, I'll close that. So you can move this box around. For example, I can drag it to the top. I can bring it to the bottom. I can make it longer. I can make it sorry, sorry about that. Let me just undo that. Yeah, so I can make it, I can drag it downwards, make it bigger therefore, or move it inwards and it will be smaller. So whatever it is that you want, you can achieve that. But you can also, again, increase the font size using this option. So clicking it, you can type the font, the size that you want, let's say 50, and it will be reflected, or you can use this slider and you can increase the font or reduce it. Okay, so we'll keep it at 50. Okay, you can also format the font or the text. You can change the line spacing, the letter spacing. You can align it differently. You can see this is left, center, right. You can change it to all uppercase if that's what you want. You can italicize it. You can make it bold. The case option keeps changing the cases when you click on it. So yeah, so we'll leave it at that now. And then you have what are called the styles. So you have the curve, it's what they offer. And for the curve, you have the arc, the circle, and the half. So if you choose the arc, then you can choose to have it like that by adjusting this amount over here. You can also choose to give it a background, and you change the background color using that tool over there. Okay, so you can see now that the background is different. You can punch it out so that the text is transparent, or you can leave it if you don't want. Okay, you can provide an outline if you want. Give it a different color perhaps, just to see what it looks like, and so on. If you want a circle, that's what the circle looks like. You can see it's a circle. If it was, if the text was enough for you to form a circle, it would form a circle. If you want it half, again, it's like that. So really, it's an arc of some kind. So if you want a circle, it will be like that. If you want just the arc, it will be like that. So we can close this. And so let me remove the background. I don't want it, and let me leave my text. I don't want the curve, so I'll leave it as it was before, and I'll put my text over here. So that is the text. And for now, we've looked at how to change the color, to change the font type, to add text, and so on. We've used the crop tool to crop our images. And so for now, I'll leave it at this and just save and show you how to save. So you come to File over here, Save, that's assuming that you're done. So you can choose to have it as a PNG or as a JPEG, and I'll keep it as a PNG. You can choose to have a different file size, but I'll leave it at that. And then I'll click on download and it will take me to my computer. I can give it a different name, and that is my picture. So this is what it looks like after I've edited it.